payment order. So payment order is one kind of payment which is not that popular, and I have never seen this payment order being used. So I came to know about payment order because in one of the interview I was asked this question, and I did not know that this could happen. Then from the question I got to know that there is a functionality called payment order via which it can be achieved. So let's explain what is that. Now it was a Capgemini interview, I guess, and this guy was asking me that suppose I have invoice and I run DD. So when I normally what happens, I post invoice, then against that I run incoming payment, $100 invoice, and minus 100 incoming payment gets posted. And couple of days later, if I come to know that the payment is dishonored, then I post a RT document, return document, which will post a plus 100, which will clear this, and maybe a $10 charge will be posted. So my open item becomes 100 plus 10, 110. This is the normal scenario I have seen everywhere. Now this guy was asking me in that in that question interview, he was saying that invoice will be there, payment will not be posted. Payment will be posted only when I have the confirmation from bank. Here we are doing a redundant activity. We are posting the payment. Later bank says I don't have money. Then I'm reversing the payment, right? So this rework they don't require. They want to check. They want that once bank confirms, only then post the payment. Okay, that was a requirement. So I couldn't answer the question. I thought, do you have any custom way to achieve? He said, no, there's a standard way. Anyway, so I did not ask like how did you achieve, but or he didn't even tell me the answer. So I did some analysis and I found out that via payment order this can be achieved. Okay, so let's see payment order, how this can be achieved via payment order. I hope you understood the requirement. So we post payment, and after a return, if we find out that there is no payment, I will reverse the payment. And the requirement here is do not post the payment and reverse. Just post the payment only when bank confirms yes the payment is received, then post the payment. Okay, that is a requirement. So let's see how to configure that. So the config, there is only two changes. Okay, so there are two changes needed to achieve this. So business transaction, payment, incoming outgoing payment creation, define payment method. Can anyone remind me which payment method am I using? I think payment method 4 I am using. Select payment method, quick pay. Okay, this is our payment method. Just you check this. This is the first config. Okay, simple. You don't have to do fancy thing, just check this. This is the first config, payment order only. Second config is in the bank clearing account. I think no. This is under processing incoming outgoing payment. Here bank clearing, define clearing account. No, define bank clearing account for payment lots. Here mine is 0903. Here you just activate payment order. Okay, two config. That's it, enough. Now let's understand the end user part. Okay, so for end user we must have open item. So I have open item worth $11. That is fine to show you this this thing. So $11 I have open item. So I'll post. So I'll assign DD to my CA because it will happen in DD only. After DD the payment gets returned. So /n/c/2. I don't have any DD set up because I ran dunning. That means I must have removed the DD. So I'll restore the DD setting. Payment method 4. Now I will run DD. So /n fpy1. So I'll copy. No, I'll choose where I ran for only single CA. I'm feeling super lazy to remove the other one. So let's see this one. Yeah, this is alone. So copy ORD1. Okay, payment order. So here I want my due date will be till 8th of May because my open item is due on 8th of May. Only if I put till 8th of May, then my item, I mean, this one will be covered. Okay, so I'll put this 8th of May. Payment method is poor. Posting date, I'll put maybe today's date. I'll put just today's date, or maybe 8th of May. Assuming today is 8th of May. Save. And directly without simulation, I'm just running schedule program run. Okay, refresh, completed. Go to environment payment list, execute. Okay. Okay, fine. Now see, the payment is $11 payment is posted, but here should be we have the payment document. So if we double click, you see I don't have any payment document. It should open FPE3 screen and show me the payment document where I have the bank account debit, customer account credit, but instead I have data for a payment order on US bank. Okay, and the address blah 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 is showing. So I have a payment order is created, number 71. Okay, and if I go to FPL9, ideally it should clear. I don't have any clear, but I will see here, I will see a truck. Okay, so double click, you see a truck. It says payment order created, still open. That means here you see this payment order checkbox came. Okay, so that means the payment order is placed. You see in the payment order data, it says payment order. On this date, the payment order is created. If you click on details, the 71 same screen will be shown. That means the payment order is recorded. That is, it is not posted. When will it post? It will post when bank will confirm, okay, that when, I mean, after a few days, bank will try to fetch the money. I mean, I will send the payment medium. Okay, same way, the way I used to send, I will send the payment medium. From the payment medium, bank will try to collect. Now, if bank collects the money, I will post the payment order. Or if the bank doesn't collect the money, then I will delete the payment order. Okay, so /o FPORD FPORD2 hang on, SC93 FPOR, I think FPOR 1234 like that. Yeah, reverse payment order. Okay, so if bank, okay, first I'll show like change wala FPOR3 FPOR2. So here it says okay, that execute. So 71, it says I can set a expiration date, that how long should I wait. I can wait for maybe 5 days, 7 days. Beyond that, I will reverse, because bank should not take forever to confirm that my money is received or not. So if I don't close it, I cannot attempt DD one more time again. So as long as I have this payment order exists wala checkbox, that means as long as in this document I have this payment order data information, it will not be picked up in the subsequent days DD. Okay, so two scenario. If the payment order is received, that I'm going to show. If the payment is actually received, that I'm going to show. But if the payment is not received, then here we have FPOR8 /N FPOR8. Okay, come here, enter 71 data for FPOR8. Where is the reverse button? I think from the save, I think here I can reverse. Okay, so anyways, I have never used. So this is the sad path. I'm not going to show you the sad path. I'm going to show you the happy path. Is there a separate config needed for payment clearance after confirmation from bank? No config needed. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is a sad path. If the payment is not received, you will reverse. So I'm not reversing. Say bank confirms that yes, payment is received. Then we will run payment order lot. We have seen payment lot, return lot. Now it is payment order lot. FP45. Yes, FP45 is a T code. So here you'll create a lot. Pay ORD anything /28/04. Okay, I'll put ORD 28/04/1 or whatever naming convention you can do /1. Okay, click on create, enter the bank clearing account, line item, line layout, SAP's line layout. I'm going to use SAP standard, and the date on which the payment is achieved. I mean, bank confirms, okay, payment is received. So maybe 8/5. The payment was, payment order was created on 8/5. Say on 10/5, bank says yes, payment is received. Okay, so I'm going to put 10/05. I'll get a warning saying that dog date is in future. Just ignore that warning. Document date is in future. That's fine. Click on enter. Oh, I think this is not the GL. This is a cache test wala GL I should use. Oh, I clicked on the cache test GL. I should click on the bank GL. Sorry, my bad. So not here. I need here. Okay, I'll just remove this and save. Okay, I need it against the bank GL, not the cache test GL. So will it appear the other one, or I have to come back? Oh, okay, it is coming. Enter new item. So how much amount is there? It is 11.12, and here against, I'll post it against payment order. Okay, Z is the payment order. Z payment order. Okay, my payment order number is 71. We have checked here 71. So I'm asking them to clear against 71. Okay, because I don't have a, I can clear it against invoice, but against which payment order I'm posting. So I must enter the payment order number. Save, back, close, and post. Okay, now you will see this is a document which was open. I will copy the document number. Refresh. Gone. In receivable tab, there is no open item. Okay, let's run with all item, all the items, and let's search. You see, this doc 946. Sorry, this part, this second part. Okay, first part was cleared by something else. Second part 11.12 is cleared by payment order. So double click on it. This is a debit document, manual posting, and see it is cleared against incoming payment, clearing data, and this is the clearing document. Okay, so clearing document is this one. Okay, there's one more config. I should have configured the default value. Okay, my payment order is now using AB document type. So in the header, you will see it is created by origin key 45. FP45 origin key 45, payment lot FP05 origin key is 05. Okay, so it is cleared. Now the other third config I should have also shown you. I told you two config. The third config is a cosmetic config. You see, define default value for payment order lot. So here you can assign a document type. You can create a document type for PO, something like that. Okay, AB is a generic document type. You can assign, but anyways, this will not stop you. But for reporting purpose, this AB general document may your payment identifying the payments posted via payment order may become difficult. Okay, so this is the third level, and here you will create the default selection category. That is, a payment will come against what? Gross amount, document, check number, blah blah blah. So here we have assigned Z. So the payment will come against payment order. Okay, so one of my student, she was in TCS. She was saying that this is so simple. Why are we going for the return? Why every single companies go for return? Because if the payment is failed, the bank will actually penalize you with a return charge. In payment order, the return charge functionality is not standard. I will reverse. In FPOR8, I will reverse a payment order, but I still need to post the return charge, right? So that return charge functionality, that $10 fine penalty, that thing is not possible in this payment order functionality. Okay, so that is why it is not that popular. But anyways, whatever implementation I have done, or whatever supports, very few supports I have done, but the implementation that I have done, nowhere I have seen the payment order. Only that Capgemini guy, he opened my eyes that okay, there is a functionality which can be used. Maybe they are using it, I don't know, in returns, how they are handling the returns. Okay, now when the payments will come, nobody will create the payment lot manually. Like I created the payment lot, and where is the T code? I think this is, yeah, this is the T code. So nobody will come here because the returns will be few, but positive case, mane happy case will be a lot. So nobody will come here and post the returns. So for that also there is an like this is a document number. So for posting this entries, there must be a uh, interface. Like we have FPB3, FPB3 to post the payment order in payment lot in mass, FPB5 to post the payment return lot in mass. Similarly, there has to be a FPB star. Let me see which can be used to post payment orders in mass. /n AC93 FPB star. Okay, there is a FPB12 also available. Okay, 65 entries. Post payment, document transfer, payment lot transfer, return or lot. I can search order, or what if star, order, star. No, there is no such thing. Transfer error, advice note, advice lot, return lot. 4 is error processing, RL transfer error processing. This is logbox, error processing, doc transfer, customer generator, FICA doc transfer, or let me search with star ORD. No, so there is no standard mass upload. Maybe the T code is different. I don't know since I have not used. But anyways, that is a concept of payment order lot. Okay, so payment order lot is useful if you don't want to do the post processing, post the payment, reverse the payment. To handle that scenario, you can use the payment order lot. Okay, this is done. Next, we are going to talk about batch processing. Okay, so batch scheduling basically. So batch scheduling means in FICA, a lot of transactions will be posted via batches. Okay, batches mean like there will be different batch. In FICA, mostly we have a lot of batch. I mean, lot of mass jobs. So, for example, say I post, say payment first, or maybe invoice is posted first. This is not our batch. Then maybe before that they have a bill run. Before that they may have a meter read if they are using ISU slash. If they are using Brim, they have the bits creation. For that, no batch is required. CC sends the bits in real time. Okay, it is not sent in batch. So they have bill, they have invest. Now the FICA batch starts. First, they have payment. Okay, then we must run auto clear, because most of the payment will clear invoice. Some of them will not be clearing invoice. So we make sure that okay, oh, whatever open invoice and open payments are there, we run auto clear. Okay, this is done. Then maybe we can run direct debit. Then we can run dunning, LPF, write off, then collection, release, collection agency, submission. Okay, like that we have different. See, we have almost already we have seen 8 jobs. Like that, different jobs will be there that we have to schedule. First day we have to schedule. After that, basis team can maintain. Before go live, functional has to schedule the jobs. So the jobs will be scheduled in the quality system first to see the performance, how each job is running. Then if the if it is running for a long time, then we have to do some tuning or something, performance tuning. Then we will schedule it and we'll send it to production. After production, if any job needs to be held, that basis team will handle. Maintenance part basis will handle, but before go live, we as a functional we have to configure all this. Okay, so how will you schedule the jobs? Scheduling a job means, say today if I run, say this is what do I say? This is FP05. This is FPMA. Okay. So each job can be defined as two. Like one is the mass job, another one is single job. Payment lot is a single job. Then all these are mass jobs. How do you identify that it's a mass job or single job? Wherever you see date ID identification, there you will see mass job. Okay, auto clear, FPMA, direct debit, FPY1, dunning, FPVA, FPVB, LPF, FPINTM1, write off, FP04M, collection release, FP03M, collection submission, FP03DM. So all of them have date ID and identification. Now the problem is every day. So today it should run with 28.4. Tomorrow it will run with 29.4. Who will come and edit the variant? Nobody will change the variant. We must have to automate some way that every day it will change the variant. Okay, so system dates will replace the date of the job. This is one thing. Then the job's performance has to be, if the payment runs for 4 hours, then we have to complete everything by 12, because at the end we have FPG. This is recon key close and recon key transfer. FPG4, then FPG1M. Okay, so before 12:30 I have to complete all the batches. Now how we will schedule? Okay, so maybe one batch I'm going to schedule, say direct debit I'm going to schedule. Okay, or maybe dunning or whatever. Say I'm going to schedule dunning. So how this scheduling is done? So /n FPVA come. Okay, and you have to create a seeder variant. What is a seeder variant? This is the main variant from where every day's variant will be drawn. Okay, so first you will create a seeder variant. In the seeder variant, we put the name as date ID as the beginning, just the beginning. Okay, so let me see what ID I have used. Okay, I have used 11/2000. Okay, anyway, so I'll use 01/01/2020 and I'll call it done 01. Okay, here's the seeder variant. So I'll put all the business partner 1 to 9999. Here also 1 to 9999. If contract I have, then put all the contract, or we can skip because dunning happens at CA level. Put all the company codes. Okay, so maybe 1 to 9999. All the company codes. All right. Custom selection, I should make sure that there is no custom selection. Then we go to dunning parameters. Here, whatever date I have entered here, just enter this date. This date should change every day. Okay, this date should change every single day. So you will put the date ID as here. Okay, put start current run because you want the activity should also run with the dunning, with the proposal. Technical settings. Now here's the big part. So I can, here we have the parallel processing feature. I can do the parallel processing at gpart level or at vcont level. Okay, so I'll do it at contract account level. And here, come here, I have created a few variants in other batch. I'll create a new variant for you to understand. Click on variant maintenance. So different batch, I created different variants. So you click on new. Okay, and this variant is at vcont level. Vcont level. Enter a variant name. Say CA100, and you put a interval number. Okay, sorry, interval length I put, or number, I think interval number, yes. Okay, and you execute. So what it did, 91 intervals successfully created. That means whatever CA masters I have, all the CA master are distributed into 100 intervals. Okay, so we don't have enough CA masters, so that's why only 91 intervals are successfully created. In production, you'll see lots of CA master will be there, maybe 1 million, 2 million CA master will be there. All the CA masters will be distributed into 100 intervals. Okay, to now how to see the CA master? So where is mine? Why do I have only BP wala? Ficon C800, yeah, this one. Okay, this one is us. So double click, you'll see all the CA are distributed into 91 intervals. Okay, so first number of CA, how many CA do I have in this environment? /n AC16N FKK VKP. I have only 724 CS. Okay, so 724 CS, it has distributed into 100, and somewhere I saw length is 8. That means each range has 8 number of CS. So 303 to 602. Let's see, do I have 8 number of CS between this range? 303 303 to 602. 9. Okay, one extra. Oh, sorry, 303 is stored here. Okay, so 303 will be excluded. So from 304 maybe. So what has it done? So 9 into 8 into 91. 8 into 91. 728. We have 724 CA. So all the 724 CAs are now distributed into 91 intervals. Okay, you see, interval number 91 is the last. Okay, so it is now when I have new CS, this 91 number interval will keep on adding. It will be added in the 91. Now, what is the benefit? The benefit is, if I have this many number of I have total 724 number of CA. So when the program will run, it will read each CA. Okay, this one, like that it will read. Versus here, what am I asking to the system? That create 10 interval. Each interval you will have 8 CA. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, like that. Total 91 such interval SAP has created, and each interval has 8 CA, 8 CA, 8 CA. Now when the program will run, instead of reading one CA, it will read the first CA of the 91 number ranges. Okay, then it will read the second CA of the 91. So every time system is reading 91 CAs in parallel. This is the beauty of parallel processing, which FI doesn't have. That is why we come to FICA to implement subledger, to handle mass parallel processing. So this is the concept of parallel processing. That is, parallelly 91 CAs are read first. Okay, like that it will go for 8 seconds. Like, I mean, I don't know, each interval is read in 1 second, then it will complete in 8 seconds. Okay, just giving you an example. It may take more than that, but this parallel processing feature is useful to because everyday batch will run, and to enhance their performance we divide this way. Okay, so we have, I hope you understand parallel processing. If anybody has any question, let me know. I will explain further, else I'll go forward. Okay, so now my variant is ready. My variant is CA100. So I'll go back, and here I'll assign the variant CA100. Okay, and after that I can still run 5 parallel jobs. Okay, if with this I see, okay, it is still running long time, then I can distribute in load distribution. Automatic load distribution means that everything will be distributed into 5 more distribution, more division for better processing. Okay, if this number of job is not enough, then basis team, I can ask for basis team, they can do an explicit load distribution from a separate system, some from a separate server which is interconnected. Say thus I don't have, the database is not that huge, so I can use explicit load distribution from a separate system. That basis, here basis will do. So here this system is not integrated with any other ECC6, maybe somewhere whether it is actually integrated or not, via RFC we can handle, we can borrow from other server, but mostly without explicit load distribution I have seen. Although I have not done much supports, initially I did support, but in the hypercare also, I mean, we stay for 3 months of batch, maybe 1 month, 2 months, the entire batch runs, all the query they have we fix. So the batch runs, and whatever performance issue we find, and we fix it. Okay, so in the initial days I have not seen much issue with whatever we design. Then go to the log. Here in the log, if we put additional information, lots of information will be written, like why it is failed, this BP has address issue, okay, this BP has some issue, correspondence is missing, all this information will write. Medium means less information write. Important means very less information will be written. Very important means no log is written. If you want your program to run smoother, you choose very important. If you want little bit of information you need, then you go for important. Don't go below that, 1 or 2. First you will run in the performance testing, you'll run with 2. If it is taking normal time, then that's fine. Or if it is taking longer time, we'll set to 1, but never go below that. You don't need information, you need the batch to end fast. Sometimes it may happen that 1000 data should be processed by a batch, and maybe 996 are processed and 4 are left out. And since I have put important or very important, why those 4 are left out, no information is mentioned. That's fine, you can run those 4 separately, or simulation run to check why did they failed. Okay, but here always choose important or very important. So I'm choosing maybe very important, or maybe I can choose important because I have only 724 data, and save the variant. Okay, variant is saved. First step is done. Next step, you go to the T code called fp scheduler /n fp scheduler. Okay, whatever I'm saying, this is same for ISU, BREAM, everywhere. fp scheduler, and here you'll choose the mass activity. Mass activity type for dunning. What is the mass activity type? The mass activity type is, say you don't understand, okay, in this here so many items are there, you don't understand what is the mass activity type. How to find that? For that, you go to SPRO, financial accounting, new, contract receivable payable. Here we have technical settings, and we have prepare mass activities. Here select any entry, click on general control, and you go to transaction. Then you get that, what is this table? Table name, you go to the print, and TFK090A, this is the table. TFK090A, open the table. /n AC16N TFK090A. Here you just enter the transaction code. My dunning happens via FPVA, and you will get the mass activity type. What? Oh, sorry. T code. I should enter in the T code. T code is FPVA. You will get the mass activity. MAHN is the mass activity type. Okay. Copy the mass activity type and go back to FP scheduler. Enter MAHN. This is the mass activity type. Okay. MAHN. What is the full name of MAHN? MAHN. FICA Dunning proposal run. Okay. Now you enter the date ID and identification. My date ID and identification. This my Cedar variants date ID and identification you'll enter here. Okay. And status. Okay. That's fine. Here do you have to enter? No, that's fine. And you click on save. Okay. Create another variant. Here a variant you need to create. Let's call it 0903 Dunning. Save. Done. Next, third step. First step was to create the T code, I mean, create the variant, maybe one for FPY1, one for FPVA, one for FPMA, whatever the respective jobs are. Within that T code, you will create the variant first, Cedar variant. Second, you come here, choose the mass activity type. If you cannot choose the mass activity type from the F4, then you get it from TFK090A table. Okay, TFK090A, enter the T code, it will tell you the mass activity type. Then with that, you schedule FP scheduler, you create a variant. Now third step is SM36. I think you have seen this T code SM36. So go to SM36 /n SM36. Here you will create the job. Define background job. Say I'll call it S4P S4P Pica Dunning. Okay, in production, each job will have S4P means in dev we call it S4D, quality S4Q, production maybe S4P, or if it is PS4 then PS4, whatever. Okay, sorry, PS4 is a game. I just use that name. Anyway, so whatever the server name. So here we have, what is the server name? I think this is called ECC. Okay, so whatever server name you can create, then click on start condition. No, sorry, click on save a step. Come here, click on step, and here you enter the name of the above program, which is for FP scheduler. So FP schedulers program name you need to enter. So FP scheduler program name /n is RFK mass scheduler is a program name. But anyways, how to find? Go to AC93, enter FP scheduler, click on display, and here's the program RFK mass scheduler. So you enter the program name. Here, enter the program name RFK mass scheduler and select your variant that you just created. So my variant is 0903 Dunning. And here, instead of your own user, enter the batch user. Here in this environment, I don't have a batch user. So your basis team must create a batch user, batch underscore user, or like project name underscore user. So I was working in a project called AGL. It is AGL underscore user. Like that, different user was there. So and check and save. Okay, I'll continue once we come back. Then I'll show you the next. Okay, so till here we have just assigned the program. I have not scheduled the time at which the program will run. I have not done that. Okay, just I will save.